Hello, I am Test Drive, and welcome back to more Need for Speed Shift on the Xbox 360, and specifically the Exotics Racing DLC. And in this video, we are doing the Exotic Mixed Track Competition. It has more stars than everything else I've done so far, so that's all I know at the moment. 48 stars to get in this event. I've unlocked a new mixed track competition. Compete for mastery of each course by driving multiple layouts in succession. These events are open to all vehicles. Like all... Oh, I have to... Okay. So I have to actually get a podium finish in each of these. Okay, so it says Exotics Pack cars only, so I can use any of the cars that came with the DLC, which is fun. And Racing Line and Leading a Whole Lap, I can do both of those. We go to Dakota National and Dakota GP for our first set of 2 races here for 5 and 4 laps. 80 grand per race win and 80 grand for winning the little series of sorts. So let's pick out a car. Why not? What do we have over here? Why is everything seem weird? Is it weird? Maybe not. I don't know. What have I not used yet? Suppose we could use the BMW M1 Pro car. Use the Gumpert Apollo. Yeah, McLaren MP412C. The SLR McLaren Sterling Moss. And that is all that I have. I think we're gonna use the Sterling Moss. Sounds kind of silly and fun. I don't know if I can upgrade this car or not, but I guess we will see in a second. So let's just go ahead and hop into this. And upgrades. Oh my god, I can't upgrade it. I was about to say I could. I changed the wheels. Yes, I can. That's funny. American racing wheels? Oh my god. That is ridiculous looking. Oh, you can have either 17s or 19s on these. That is something. Let me tell you what. You know what? Let's go with these HREs, the C20s. Why not? And we can change our vinyls and our paint. But I'll probably just apply a vinyl because why not? That looks ridiculous. I'm picking it, and that is pretty much all we can do. We cannot upgrade the car, and this car also has a lower rating than at least, I think, the NSX and the Alfa Romeo I've driven in the past in this DLC so far. So let's just do our race at Dakota. Again, we go from Dakota National for 5 laps to Dakota GP for 4 laps, and I need Racing Line and Leading a Whole Lap extra stars. Let's just get started on this. All right. See a bunch of Maseratis so far. A bunch of Gran Turismos. Is there anything else? I think that's an NSX back there. We have an M1 up ahead of us. I see that. I think I might have used this car once or twice in the PC portion of this playthrough. Because again, if you didn't catch that, the AI are doing silly things once again, as they always do. All right, so I have to get oh geez, hello Alfa Romeos. Hello multiple Alfa Romeos. To own 75% of the Racing Line, I gotta remember that. But yeah, I was able to get the DLC cars to work on the PC version of this game, but not the events, so that is why we are still on the Xbox 360 for the moment. All right, so I have to own the Racing Line and also get 1,800 points, which I should be able to hopefully do, I think. Both of. You want to see the inside of the car? There it is! I just mastered the last corner of this track that I need to master. Let's go. I guess I'll use this car all the way through this video. It doesn't really matter too much, but I have a lot of events to do and not that many more cars to use, so yeah. It's whatever. Car actually is not that bad to drive, I'm gonna be honest with you. Maybe it's because I've been driving like stupidly upgraded cars the last couple of videos, but this car actually feels not that bad, to be honest. It actually, like, I don't feel like I'm going to die driving it, which is an upgrade, honestly. Alright, we're up to 1,300 points. We're doing pretty good on that. Because the physics of this game sure are something. I can only hope that Shift 2 is going to be better when I eventually play it. I don't know. I don't remember Shift 2 at all. I definitely did play it because I bought it new on PC. I have a physical PC copy of Shift 2 and Shift 1. I bought both of them new. And then played both of them for like an hour each. And that's it. I don't know what I was thinking, to be honest with you. We're almost up to our points that we need, which is good. Heading on to lap 4 here. And... oh, we're almost there. Not quite. Very close. What was I saying? I don't know. Yeah, game. Video game. Video gaming. Believe it or not. Alright, we have 2 of our 3 stars that we need that aren't position related. I should be getting the last one sometime, probably pretty soon. Maybe at the end of this lap, maybe at the beginning of the next lap. I don't know yet. We will see in a second, though. I'm sure I'm going to get it, because I have been on the line pretty much non-stop. There we go, right at the beginning of the final lap here. Okay, easy clap. But yeah, Shift 2 will definitely be an experience whenever I eventually get to it, is my moral of my story at the moment. I don't know what to expect besides a certain real-life driver that is in the game and talks to you a lot, that I remember at least. Like the one thing I remember from Shift 2, besides the fact that it's pretty much this game, but slightly different. But we will get there when we get there, and I'm probably still going to play at least one other Need for Speed game between finishing this and starting Shift 2. But our first race here of our first little series is done at Dakota National, or whatever the hell this is. I think this is National, and the next one's GP? I don't know. We got all of our stars, we got our points. That, again, don't matter. I have mastered all the corners at Dakota National. And we got gold for US Corner Master. Yippee. And we will get our points real quick. 12 points. Very cool. I like that the BMW M1 Pro car, which is higher rating than the 8Cs and the Gran Turismos, and, well, the NSX came in last. Unfortunate for it, but yeah, all the other cars came in front of the M1 Pro car. But let's move on to our second and final race here at Dakota in this event. All right. Starting on the oval, like not on the infield this time. I guess you called it the infield, I don't know. I don't NASCAR very much. Let's get into this though. Exactly 50 points for a perfect launch, let's go! That was a start of all time. Alright, gotta lead for an entire lap, get 1,600 points. Should be easy enough to do, I hope. I'm trying to be clean because I can actually drive this car fairly competently. Somewhat, at least. Excuse me, can I come through? There we go. Alright. Now it's a game of mastering corners for a while. Which I did not master that one. Unless it ends up here, which it does not. Okay. Cool. I will try my best to master more of them, and I didn't master that one. Or no, I did. It just took a while. And this one, I think, is like this entire, like, half of the oval, plus all of what comes up here. Yes, it was. Okay. Oh, we're getting so many points right now. Up to 900 already, 1,000. Oh, we're cooking. We're so in there. 1,100. There's so many corners to master on this track, and they're all very close to each other. I just keep getting double points. All right, there's one of the stars. There's 2 of the stars. And I'm going to have the 3rd one very, very soon here. And probably about 2 more corners, if I had to guess. Maybe, if I can match this one again. I might not. It's going questionably so far. I got it anyways. Let's go. And there we go. All of the stars. Just gotta win now. I am so incredibly thankful that they made the point requirements for this DLC actually make sense. Whoever programmed those into the Ferrari Racing DLC in this game, there's a reason that Slightly Mad is no longer around. I'm just gonna say it. That might be a little mean, and I don't actually mean it, but they're terrible. Like, the point requirements for the Ferrari DLC are awful. And they were awful on easy difficulty. And that is something that does scale with the difficulty too, of course. So. Also, I'm pretty sure that Slightly Mad is no longer around. I actually don't know off the top of my head because I never really followed them that much. But I think that either they're no more or they're not really doing much anymore. One of those two. Rest in peace, Project Cars 3. Which I don't even know if it was actually developed by Slightly Mad or not. I'm assuming it was, because it's a Project Cars game, but considering how different it was from the rest of them, I have no idea. But I still want to play it someday, and I will eventually. We've actually gotten to see our stats at the end of the races so far. That's cool. The game hasn't done its normal wait forever to show it and then show it for half a second. All right, 97 wins, almost to 100 so far on this profile. I actually don't even remember how many I got total in the PC version overall. Anyways, we came in first overall with 24 points. Look at me go in the background. And let's just go ahead and move on to our second set of events here, which is, or not second set of events, but second set of races. We're going to Autopolis for this, which is going to take a bit, for sure, because these are longer tracks. Got a good clean lap on Autopolis Lakeside for 4 laps, and drafting points on Autopolis GP for 3 laps. 80 grand once again for each race, and for the bonus at the end. Let's get into this. I'm not going to switch cars. I don't feel like it. I'm extremely sure that I'm going to have a ton of opportunities to use all of the different DLC cars. There's only like 6, so. Is there 6 or 7? There might be 7, actually. There's the 3 that I drove that were tier 2 and 3. There's a Gumpert Apollo, the BMW M1,
all right, a few seconds to
and I think there's one more, isn't there?
Have fun, be careful.
Maybe I'm insane. Maybe there is only 6. Anyways, time for, oh god, Autopolis. Autopolis Lakeside, to be specific. Yay, new badge for perfect launches. Yippee. Good thing it doesn't matter in the slightest. Oh my god. Alright, I have to perform a clean lap, which I can do, once again, I'll do later on, because there's no way in hell I'm going to do it with the AI around. Oopsie. Oopsie poopsie. Oh, and gotta get 2,480 points. I don't think that should be too bad to do. I'll just try my best to do all of the corner mastering that I need to. Excuse me, I'm coming through. Oh, pfft, good job, Alpha. I wasn't even involved in that one. Hello, whoever's in first. I think it's another SLR, actually. It is a green and white SLR McLaren Sterling Moss. What a weird car this is, by the way. Just gonna throw it out here. This car is fucking weird. Like, hello. We're weird. It's gonna run into you for no reason. Alright, up to 1,000 points after lap 1. And now we have to focus on getting a clean lap, which I should theoretically be able to do easily, I think. I hope so, at least. I don't know how those counted as corner masters, I'm gonna be honest with you. Alright, double points again. Double points. Like I'm playing Call of Duty Zombies. Ooh. Alright, almost up to the 2,000 mark. Very close to it, actually. Yeah, this car is much more civilized to drive than the cars I've driven previously in this DLC. I'm going to be completely honest. It is so much nicer. Probably because it's stock, honestly. I'm betting the upgrades did not help with controllability. And we've performed a clean lap, so now we just have to get a few more points and win the race. And we are done here. But yeah, it's nice to drive a very not wanting to kill me car. And we are at our 2,480 points, which is a weird number, 2,480. Not a number I expected to see. Oh god. But yeah, so far this DLC has been pretty kind to me, and I can appreciate that. Again, after that Ferrari DLC, I will absolutely take this. And I will absolutely keep the game on the same difficulty settings as I've had it on. I do not plan to change anything again ever in this game. And you'll have to fucking... I was gonna say something silly, but I couldn't think of anything, obviously. There's no way in hell I'm going to play this game anytime soon again after this. I know I could platinum this game on PS3. I know I could get all the base game achievements and most of the DLC achievements on a 360 for a video series, which I do still want to do for certain games. I'm not doing that with this game. At least not even close to now. I have no plans to return to this game after I finish this playthrough of this DLC. There is no way in hell anybody will be able to force me to play this game again. The multiplayer doesn't work, so I have no reason to collaborate with other people on it. Yeah, don't expect to see Need for Speed Shift again. Ever. Probably. I'm going to be completely honest. I have had more than enough of this game over the past... I think I'm up to like 40 hours of video time, which means probably like 45 hours of actual playtime, because I know I've had to restart a bunch and whatnot. Yeah, I've had more than enough, and I'm still going to have more after this video, obviously. Hey, I got silver for perfect launches, let's go. I have seen every possible facet of what this game has to offer, and I don't want to see it anymore. Again, I'm hoping that Shift 2 is different enough that it'll just be a chill, like, I don't know. I'm just hoping it'll be different. But yeah, literally like, in the first 10 hours of this game, I probably saw everything it had to offer. And now, like I said, I'm at least 40-something hours in. The videos are 38 hours in or some crazy shit like that. So, anyways, gotta get drafting points, so I guess I'll hold back and try and get those for a little bit before I try and pass everybody. It'll also mean I probably get a ton of points because people are gonna hit me and I'm getting drafting points and so on and so forth. Hello. Oh my god. Like, if you people who are watching this enjoy this game, then that's fantastic for you, honestly. It is just... Give me Gran Turismo 5, Forza Motorsport 3 or 4 or 2. Literally any Simcade game other than this game, and I'll have much different things to say. Alright, I'm going to probably just pass you people. Well, maybe not, I guess. Yay, there we go. Okay, now I can pass people. Alright, 2,720 points, which is probably about normal for this track, actually, for other events I've done. Yeah, we'll get that real quick. We're already up to almost 1,000. We do have 3 laps here, so... And a lot of turns to master. I would probably rather, honestly, I'd probably rather 100% the, whatever the hell the other mode of our Racing Evolution is than play this game more. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Oh my god. Hello, Alpha. Goodbye, Alpha. And don't worry, I've thought about playing that other portion of our Racing Evolution and also actually 100%ing the career mode too, or the campaign? I don't know what to call it. I have legitimately thought about it. It would probably, after knowing some more info about it and seeing other people play it, it would probably actually be on the PS2 version emulated, because there's this cool thing you could do called using any wheel on PCSX2 with any game on PS2 that supports a wheel. Like a Driving Force GT or whatever the hell was also available on the PS2. So I'm not going to say it's going to happen anytime soon, but there is definitely a chance of it happening at some point. Because I think the game is actually fun, and while it's not, obviously not the most fun game I've ever played, not even close, it's not really that great of a game, to be honest. It's at least interesting. Like, the only high praises I could say for this game is that it looks amazing. I can 100% say that with no other thoughts about it. Like, this game legitimately looks amazing, especially for its time. It still looks really good. You boot this game up on PC, especially with higher resolutions and higher frame rates than fucking 30. It is a fantastic looking game. And of course, it is abandonware nowadays, so you can do that easily as long as you have a moderately okay PC from sometime recently. But yeah, that, and like, the idea of it is pretty okay. The way the career works is cool, I like that. I'm not so sold on the star system just because of what I've had to go through to get some of the stars in the career in this game. But it's not a terrible system. It definitely adds like a more depth to it compared to, say, like Forza, where you just get a gold medal and you get XP for winning races. Like, there's nothing wrong with that, but it is very basic, to say the least. Yay, profile points. Okay. We just need to finish the race and also stay in first, which I should be able to do, hopefully. But yeah, Slightly Mad was on something whenever they cooked up this game. There are legitimately extremely good portions and legitimately extremely bad parts of this game. It has both. And nobody can ever convince me otherwise. Like, this might be the best looking racing game of this generation of consoles. I'm just gonna throw it out there. I would say this 100% looks better than... Well, it looks better, and it also has really good vibes to it. I know that's like a very silly thing to say, but kind of like how Forza Horizon has really good vibes. The first Forza Horizon with, you know, the way that they made it actually, like, the festival aspect is actually an important part that is a big part of the game in the first Forza Horizon compared to the newer ones. Yeah, there's just the vibes about this game. It's kind of like, also Pro Street also falls under that too, Need for Speed Pro Street. Like, that shit is so good in this game. The tracks look beautiful. It's, yeah. Cool. Something, statistics. Yeah, I cannot sing the praises enough about how this game looks and how it feels as a aesthetically pleasing kind of way. It's just really bad everywhere else in the main gameplay. physics, AI, requirements for doing things. Anyways, I won $80 more thousand. Yippee. Alright, we are halfway done with this. Next up, we have Race at Riviera. Oh boy, so you have Casino Riviera, which I guess I've driven on, and Monte Grande, both for 4 laps, and we have to get racing line and leading a whole lap for this one, and of course 80 grand per race, 80 grand for winning overall, once again, for another 12 stars. But yeah, I will hopefully get all of my thoughts together at the end of this DLC to talk about how I feel about the game overall then, because that's just what I do at the end of all my playthroughs. I just always talk about games in that way. Yeah. There's just a lot of thoughts. Alright, 75% of the racing line. Can do, Chief. Excuse me, BMW. I have been here before. I've mastered 8 out of 9 corners, apparently. But yeah, it's mainly just the physics that I have issues with in this game, which is kind of an important part of a racing game, unfortunately. Like, the slow cars aren't too bad, but they're still not great. Yeah. The physics as a whole are just not anything to praise. And unfortunately, that is, especially to me, one of the, if not the most important parts of a racing game is the physics of the cars and how it feels to actually play it. So there can be fun, or there is fun to be had with this game. It's just a whole lot of the same thing, and also the not good aspects. If this game was like 15 hours, it probably would have been perfectly fine. But again, by the end of this, we'll be here probably for around 50 hours, if I had to guess. Which is insane for a Need for Speed game, particularly. And that's another thing I don't know about Shift 2. I don't know how long Shift 2 is to do 100... Oh my god, 100% playthrough. My car, like... Speaking of physics, something weird just happened there. I don't know what it was. Oh, I mastered all the corners, by the way. Cool. But yeah, it's just not a game for me. It is a game I have, but it is not a game for me. And I can say I've officially played it, finally. To its fullest extent, too. I still wouldn't recommend anybody else ever do something like this. Especially including the DLC, because there's not really much of a reason to play the DLC. Just get the cars in the PC version, and you can use them in the main career, and congratulations. That's all the DLC you need to experience. Alright, profile points are done. Should be getting our 75%. Well, probably a little bit after the start of the next lap, because the earliest I could get it is at the beginning of the final lap, because, you know, 3/4, 75%, 3 out of 4. We Oh Lord, ow. Another thing, I know it's very debatable whether it's good or not, but the effects whenever you crash and like the speed and whatnot in this game that you get, especially like whenever you go in interior view and you go really fast, everything blurs. That is pretty cool. I will say that. That is definitely a highlight of the game for me. Even though I'm not a huge fan of it, especially like the UI shaking around, I'm not a fan of that. And also, it probably will have, oh, there we go, 75%. Motion sickness. I feel like people could get motion sick playing this game because of how the camera shakes and the UI shakes and stuff. But as somebody who doesn't get motion sick from that kind of stuff, I think it's pretty cool. I do wish there was a toggle to turn it off, but alas, 2009 didn't care. But yeah, again, it's like the visuals, the sound, well, the sound is, it's good, as in like the quality of the sound, but it's like the actual mixing of it, don't know how to feel about it still. This game is stupidly loud, to say the least, let alone just being weird with mixing in a lot of ways. And I'm not sure how I feel about the ambiance of the main menu, or the menus in general. It's kind of just there. It's kind of weird. But yeah, I don't know. This game does a lot of things right, but unfortunately it's not the things that matter. And we don't get to see our results again. Hope you saw that. Alright, one more race here at Riviera. We move on to our final set of races. Yippee. I also just noticed that my logo for precision, or like the level thing, is just gone. It just doesn't exist underneath where my name is. Between my name and precision, there's supposed to be like a thing there. There's nothing there. What the hell? Anyways, 12 points to start us off here in Riviera. Let's get the other 12 real quick. And I think this is clean. Is it clean lap, or is it bleeding a whole lap? I actually don't know. I guess we'll find out. But I will say, also adding on to the sound discussion, the sounds of the cars, very, very, very good. But also, pretty much every Need for Speed game from Underground 2 up until, I mean, pretty much, I don't know if there's a bad sounding Need for Speed for cars. Yeah, delete for entire lap. Okay. I don't know if there's a Need for Speed with bad sounding cars between or after Underground 2, or starting with Underground 2 specifically. Like, all the ones I've played have had fantastic car sounds. I've not played like Most Wanted 2012 really at all, besides like a little bit of like testing it here and there. But maybe it's fine, I don't know. Hello. Excuse me, I'm coming through. No matter what you say. Hello, Maserati. Maserati. Oh, he had a sex at the wall. And so did I. But yeah, like, this car sounds really, really good right now. Pretty much everything does. And I think even in this game you can get different sounds out of the cars by doing upgrades as well. Like, as you add upgrades, the sounds change, which is always nice. That not every game of this era did. Forza 1 did it. Forza 2 through 4 didn't. And I don't think they actually had any kind of changing sounds for the cars until, like, what is it, Horizon 4 or even 5, where you could, like, adjust the exhaust notes. I think that might have been 5 even, actually. Okay, we're sliding. It's fine. Everything's fine. But yeah, again, this game, there are a lot of things that it does very well. It's just not the things that matter still. Pretty much no matter how you look at it, it's like the main gameplay of the game is not good, so therefore it brings the rest of the game down. Even if it looks pretty and sounds good and whatnot, there's still very deep issues that those things don't really just fix by existing or by being good. You can't really overlook bad physics. And I wouldn't consider the physics bad completely. It's just, there's a lot of inconsistency and... what would I call it specifically? I mean, inconsistency is a good word for it. But also, like, there's just some weird aspects of it, like... I don't think the way the cars handle is all bad, believe it or not, even though I've complained about the physics as much as I have in this game. But there's enough inconsistency and whatnot that it's just, it kind of ruins the whole experience. Oh, I can hear my supercharger. That's fun. Didn't even notice that until now. Yeah, I don't know. This game is just an anomaly of weirdness. The fact that it's a Need for Speed game is also very strange. This could have been Project Cars 1, but it wasn't. That didn't come until 6 years after this game. And then it's also funny that Shift 2 is just Shift 2 Unleashed. That is the official name of that game. It is not actually Need for Speed Shift 2 Unleashed, believe it or not. It always shows up as Shift 2 Unleashed pretty much everywhere that you look at it. Alright, one of the stars is good. Just got to get some points in these final 2 laps. And we will be done here in Riviera. Biggie yippee. I'm always really bad at these turns right here. I always goof them up very much. Nice. Still mastered it, let's go. Hitting a wall doesn't matter. What do you mean? You're a master, even if you hit a wall. That's just how it works. You followed the line, congratulations. If the line says to go into a wall, you go into a wall. You don't ask questions. Alright, there's a part of our points. Gotta get a few hundred more. We are good here. I think also another big, like, negative to this game is just the amount of tracks and cars is just really not there. You look at Forza and Gran Turismo at the same time, well, even GT5 Prologue, I think, had more cars and tracks than this game has. Yeah, not going to say that content, or quantity over quality is good, but they had both quantity and quality in the cars and their physics. So, if you can do both, then congratulations. Need for Speed Shift did kind of neither, unfortunately. Alright, okay, we just gotta finish this race. Yippee. Get me the hell out of here. Ow. actually curious now. I might have to look that up and see how many cars GT5 Prologue had at the end of its, because I know it got updates and stuff, I think, that added more cars. But I'm very curious to see if it actually outdoes this game. And this game, like, the tracks aren't bad, and there are a decent amount of tracks at least. Like, the track aspect is not the worst part. It is more so the car list that struggles with this game. But yeah, GT5 has more premium cars than this game has cars in general. And then GT5 also has all of the standard cars too. Sure, it came out a year later, but it's still same generation of consoles. I'm gonna have 4,000 voids by the end of this, or at least very close to it. Oh, I'm not getting corner mastery there. Or there. Alright. Get me the hell out of this race. We're close. 39.58. Alright, one more little series of races to go. Yippee! Who cares about the stuff? I won. That's all you need to know. Alright, almost level 39. Yippee! Very important. Yay, over 100 wins. 101. Let's go. 24 points and 80 grand for winning the whole thing. Yippee. And without dicking around, let's just go ahead and finish up our last little race series here at Donington for 12 more stars. Got a clean lap and drafting points. Donington National and GP, both for 4 laps, even though one is obviously longer. And of course, 80 grand for everything again. All right, let's get this over with.
Try for the podium. Have fun, be careful.
Ah, yes, just the podium. That'll definitely be what happens. I'm gonna get in first, believe it or not. I know it's kind of crazy, but there's a very good chance I'll get in first on this. All right, later losers. Gotta perform a clean lap. Okay. Excuse me. Goofy ass AI. You little bastard. You know what, sure, you gave me more points, I guess. Fuck it, we ball. Excuse me, coming through. Uh-oh. Ow. Can I help you? I like that it called that, I think they called that a dirty overtake, because that car passed me for half a second. Hello. Yay, I spun an opponent. Alright, 2,000 points. I'm already literally damn near halfway there. And now we chill for a while. And get a clean lap, probably on this next lap, hopefully. I can hope, damn it. Give me all of your points. I need them. I mean, I'm definitely going to get the points no matter what. I really don't need to worry about it that much. As long as I stick to the line fairly well, I will definitely get the points I need. We're already damn near almost there. And it's not even halfway through the race yet. I'm just that good, obviously. We should get our clean lap right up here in a second. I don't think that was a dirty lap at all. Didn't really have a reason to be. And there we go. Clean lap. Yippee. Yay, 1,600 profile points. 400 more. And now just under 100 more. And we are there. All right, let's finish this race. This shit kinda easy clap. And I'm glad. I will not complain about it in the slightest. I guess another random thing to talk about that I just kind of thought about. Why is there mechanical damage in this game? You literally cannot go in the pits in this game. They are blocked off on every track. Why is there mechanical damage? Especially on, like, the quote-unquote endurance races. Which, to be fair to it, the Ferrari endurance races were pretty long, and I guess the ones in the Exotic series will also be long. Like an hour long, I guess, for the Ferrari ones. Why is there mechanical damage? Why did they implement that? Was it because they planned to have pits open? I don't know. It don't make no damn sense. And I'm pretty sure every track has pits in general. They're just blocked off on every track, including like London and the other fictional tracks. I think. I may not be 100% correct on that. But yeah, very weird that that exists. Also, the same in Test Drive Ferrari Racing Legends, but that game was cobbled together. You can't convince me otherwise. They just threw that shit together like, well, gotta make a game about Ferraris and history. And that's pretty much as far as they got. Alright, one more race to do in this video. Big yippee, I am excited to be done with this. Hey, leveled up to level 39, it matters so much. Yippee, let's go. 12 points. I love that the music always freezes as the cars load in on the replay. Alright, let's finish this event up. We are almost there. There's still like 7 more events to do in this DLC, but we're getting there, slowly but surely. Oh, no perfect launch, unfortunate. Alright, 100 drafting points. Yeah, sure, I'll just stay behind people for a bit longer than usual, I guess. Oh. SLR Sterling Moss had a bad time. 2,400 points for this one. Was it 2,000, I think, for the last one? I think so. And low, mother heckers. I need your drafting points. Probably gonna get this like right away. I feel like I'm already almost there. There it is. Okay, time to pass people and win and get the points I need. Later, losers. I don't care that I cut the track. Literally doesn't matter. Oh my god. Okay. Now we do the other portion of this track over here. Yippee. Variety trademark. I haven't mastered all the corners here, so nothing to worry about there. Wow, it's crazy being able to take corners and then use the throttle on the way out and not struggle. It's crazy. Once again, I don't think I'll have any issues with getting the points I need in any way, shape, or form. I think I'm doing slightly worse than the previous race for points, but I got like 1,000 plus more points than I needed, so you know, it's fine. Everything is fine. Give me all of your corner masteries. Alright, almost up to 1 star for points. Very close. Hopefully after this corner I can get a mastery and hit that 1920. There we go. I just gotta get a few hundred more. Yippee. Thrilling gameplay here. At least it looks good, because again, this game has wonderful graphics. And vibes and ambiance and whatnot. I just missed so many corner masteries there, but it's fine. We still make these. We make do. Country girls do in fact make do. Can confirm. Ooh. And we're there. We made do. Yippee, I just get to finish the race now. How exciting. Did I still master that? I did. That's crazy, actually. Oh god. Get off the grass. We got one more lap to do after this, though. Yippee. I wonder if I'll reach out level 50 by the end of this. I feel like I might, but I don't know. Alright, final lap of this event. Let's get it done. Motorcycle moment. Yippee, 2x points. Big yippies. And I am almost 1,000 points ahead of where I need to be. We love to see it. And we are Basically done with another one. Almost 1,000 points over. Close. 50 points off. Okay. One more event down in this damn DLC. Again, at least this isn't as bad as the Ferrari DLC, but I mean, it's more Need for Speed Shift. Let me tell you what, it sure is Need for Speed Shift in the end. Let's get our points. 12 more. 24 total. And first place, $80,000 for winning the series. And we truly are done here with 498 stars total. All 48 stars of this event. Big yippee. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, there is 7 more events to do. Next one should be quick though. Eliminator competition, but we will get into that in the next video. I don't know why I went to that. There's the car again if you want to see it. Over $10 million, by the way. $10.3 million. Good lord. There's the level stuff. There's all that. And finally our badges, which I think I did upgrade one. Perfect launch maybe? Corner Masters? Don't know. Doesn't matter. Thank you all so very much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one, where we hopefully don't take as much time as this video did, because it was over an hour of recording. We'll see.